listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to UppTalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say UppTalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Now, this is the third way of assigning the pay group an employee. We do have fourth way of assigning the pay group an employee, that is EIB. I would like to discuss all EIBs at once, but let's start now that it will be easy to learn. This EIB configuration normally will be taken care by integration team. Inbound EIBs, they will configure, but you may require to run the EIB. What is this? This is required. This approach is required. If you are assigning, you would like to assign or change the pay group for mass employees. For example, I want to change the pay group for 100 employees. If I go manually with this approach or with this approach, it will take time-consuming process. Correct? 100 times. 100 times I have to go to employee. If I go with this approach, at one stretch I can assign pay groups for all the employees in one group. Let's see how to do that. Access the task, create EIB. Now I have to go to employee. This is the normal. I would like to show from scratch, or else I'm sure there will be a delivered EIB for this. Let's go with that. This is the EIB. Anyhow, you are not going to create in real time. You're going to use the existing one. Let me explain. Access the task view integration system. I would like to learn how to create EIB. Let's do that. That's fine. I'll explain. Create. Name a message. It's an inbound EIB. All inbound is inbound. Inbound EIB means you're loading data into Workday. Next, get the data. Here, scroll down. Web service operation. Search for assigned pay group. Next. No need to do any other changes. Directly can go next time. All the web service have selected and named. Now go to the task view integration system. Search for our RMSS assigned pay group. Related actions of this pay group. Integration. Sorry guys. Now get to the template model. Generate spreadsheet template. Format. Comfort. You have Sesame also, but always select XLS. Ref- Refresh until this is complete. Here one file will be available. Mom, you are from SAP. It's a kind of a legacy system migration workbench. File is generated. Select. File is downloaded. Select. Open the file. This is the web screen. Web service LS. First, let's discuss this one. Then after we'll talk about that. If you go with this approach, what question you have to ask to our customer? How many employees were processing? Based on that, you have to enter. I'm not able to maximize it. I hope you are able to see it comfortably. How many employees? If I'm also 10 employees, I'll use 10 rows here. If I give 100 employees 100 rows here. Assign pay group event ID is optional. Let's work double generate. If you want to override the ID, you can do text. If you want to work there for two options, the event ID you want to generate, then you can do some numeric. Or you want work there to generate the event ID. Ignore. Don't give anything. Work there will generate it. Worker employee ID. For whom you would like to assign this pay group. Go and search for one employee. Or see someone from his team. Let's take dynamic. I'm going to send this guy to our pay group. Currently, he's holding this pay group. He was a semi-monthly. I'm going to give our pay group, RMS pay group through EIB. What is I need? I need his employee unit ID 2132. I will give here. 1032 employee unit ID. Which pay group you want to assign? Go to the pay group. Go to the pay group. 66. Copy paste it here. Make sure no spaces. We are tagging to this integration for this employee, assign this pay group. The pay group ID, we have to enter this one. Position. What are the employee's position? ID also, we have to assign. Can you tell me why position is required? Since I already gave employee ID position ID. Why Workday is asking us any guess? Based on the positions, we will consider the pay group. Sometimes an employee may have two positions. Add additional job. Correct. Sometimes an employee may hold two positions, primary positions, secondary position. for which position you want to assign. That is the reason here position is important. His position is this corporate paralegal P 1053 is the ID. Give the same one here. Three. Does the pay group get assigned to the position or to the employee? Worker. That's why primary key is worker. Secondary key is which position. Got. Then effective date. When you would like to assign the pay group to an employee, that effective date challenge is here only because format issues will come on, but still I will try. My laptop has this date format issues. The format YYMD 2022 the low one, some random data selected. January, February, sorry guys, John, 5th time assign this pay you to the same plan. Always make sure should be this format. Tool. I will try to format it. I'm a little afraid here, especially in the date format multiple times. This will suit. Now by checking here I will see it looks like fine, but let's give a try. Event ID I'm not giving. What is event ID? If ID means we assign our members. We assign our members. If I go to this guy, work history, this is the pay group event. This is nothing but event ID. What they're asking you. If you're not giving an ID here, I will generate automatic ID something like this. Or do you want to give a custom ID? You can give ID something like APCD1, 2, 3, 4, something. Instead of if I get this one, this ID you are able to. From not giving, let's look through. It might be an intake question to assign the pay group to an employee. Through what data we need? We need employee ID, we need pay group ID, we need position ID, we need the effective data. And then move on to our page here. Pay group is a business process. Do you want to trigger approvals or do you want to automatically complete the process? Here you have options. I will select automatic processing, which means no approval should trigger, no notification should trigger. Process should be completed. A manual means you are in the pay group. I will select automatic, no approval should trigger. This code on exist on exit validation error. I am assigning the pay group for 100 employees. If I identify if employees are running to errors, I don't want to proceed further. I will select yes. Processing comment. You can give some incident number 0, 0, 2, 3, 4. You might have some ticket ID RTM number. Change ticket number. Give it here for a reference. Any questions here on this page? Shall we test? Can we save this and just reuse it every time? Of course, mom, definitely you can reuse. We can reuse at any given time. And sometimes what happens is as part of the new update Workday may do some changes. At that time it may not work, but until the new change is coming, we can reuse the EIB any multiple times, no limit. Probably after each major release, we would want to just confirm it works. Twice a year. But then there might not be like every 6 months is an impact. Might be 2 years, 3 years. They may come up with new terms, new names. Earlier this row is not there. Earlier this row is not there because directly it will hit the primary position. Now Workday has come with some custom must. We will raise concerns. I have 2 positions, but you are given an option to assign pay for 1 position. How can I override to my second position gap? Workday gave this feature. Similarly, hey, the event ID generating automatically. We are not able to read our indications, are not reading. I would like to give my own event ID done new feature like that. Let me see this record will give a try. Is a pass or fail? We will see. Since I'm going to access. Let's see, go to the task view in a sorry view, integration system. I have the task view integration system. Search for AMIS. The action. Integration. Launch our schedule. This prompt. You're going to touch the document, the spreadsheet template. I'm going to pause for a second because once I select, it will display my downloads. Just pausing for a second. Select file. Assign pay group. See here, I attached the file. Now see the parameters file. We have attached error limit. For example, 100 people were assigned the pay group. And I'm validating the file. If 10 employees run into error, stop loading. I have an option here. If I get 10 records, 10 errors out of 100, stop, don't load. If I get at least 1 error, stop, don't load. If I get unlimited errors, stop, don't load. I'm saying this criteria. Validation only. This is a simulation. If I select validation only is yes. This is a simulation, which means actual file is not loading into Workday, but it is reading the data. That, based on the result, you can take a call. Why this is validation, only mode is required. Can anyone tell me how it helps? We can reduce the errors before loading the code. For example, 100 employees. I'm successful loading without validating all the records. I'm assuming all the cards will go. 30 records are loaded. 7 records got failed. Now manually, I have to exclude the 30 records successfully processed and load again for 70 employees. High critical task. Make sure, that's why simulate it first. All the records are successfully loading. Then only load it. Select the checkbox errors. If you run into any errors, would you like to display the attachment with the integration? Select this checkbox. We assign the spreadsheet template. I'm saying loader limit will be unlimited and I'm running in validation mode. I'm not loading the data. Errors attachment. Refresh until it says successfully completed. Refresh. Let's see. We will get an error or first attempt successfully processed. I'm afraid on the date related things. We are into error. What's a good learning? Let's see what is error. It doesn't give you a clear idea for it here. What you have to do is output file. This is the failure report. Select this failure report. And then here this report is available. Second, I'm going to open this report. As I guess expected, issue is with invalid format of the day. That's why it's got failed. Let's do format again. Working on EIB required more patience until you were comfortable. And once you know how to debug there, trust me, you'll like this process. Repeating the process again. Integration details system related action. Integration, launch or schedule. That's the file. Select file. That's the file. It's running. This process should be repeat until we have loaded successfully. For just 100, I might just do a manually. After all this, still I know this is a data. While you're doing that, I've been doing all the exercises in the main book. But then we also have this payroll consulting core book. Should we do those too? First, please go with payroll consulting core. Here we go again. The error is an effective date. As I mentioned, can you please help me if you guys have Excel skills? What is the best way to process this effective date? You need to put a format on that. You need to format it. Go to click format. Format cells. Go there and you need to do. I think you do. No, I don't think it's. Is it text or no? I changed it to text by give the column here. No, I'm thinking it should work. It should work. Sorry guys. Too many twos. Too many twos. That's what I'm wanting. That also is enough to fail the integration. Is it text format now? I gave the colon, hence is text format. Shall I give it? If not, please help me on this, please. Is everything on the spreadsheet text format everything? This is a work. No, I mean what? Where are the numeric is giving? I'm making it to the text format. Where are the subject? By default system and picked up a text format not into numbers. But anyhow, We are not getting error here, not here, not here. It's just saying the effect you have entered is not in format. I believe now this should work, since I might have given 2 to 2 many 2's for a reason, and now I also made the text. We'll give it a try. Give me a second. They're all good learnings. But working on the ABC is really fun. Same time. First few times. It is fun. First few times we don't like to work on here, especially when I'm learning the A, B, C integration launch schedule, repeating the same process. Integration attachment. Select files, attach the file. Now let me directly load. Anyhow, we are loading one file. If it is fail, also fine that's. If it's actual load, also fine. Error attachment. Rish, I'm confident now it should work. Let's see. After edit, it's taken time means it should. Now it is working. Why am I saying it's working? I can see the processing time is now 11 seconds. Earlier 9 seconds is failing. It means it's reading the data. 9 for complete. Now let's go to our pay group and see this employee is assigned to our system or not. Here you can see the process fully completed for that. If you want to see processing function, one record, the main important ones, hold on please. Here you can see total records 1. If you load 100 records, you can have the records. Total records processed. 1 total records failed 0. All records successfully loaded. If you see validation here, if you select validation, show validated. So, we're on top of the time for 2 minutes. Please bear with me quickly. We will see the result and then we'll hold new pay group. Should be, must be, part of our pay group. Finally, we are sending an employee to pay group. Any questions on this 4 approaches we discussed? Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@upptalk.com.